Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim Ray HD over here, and today I want to talk about this outgoing issue that I see all over the media. It seems that every sports talk channel has covered it. So and there's none other than our man Juju Smith Schuster with the TikTok dance, right? Everyone who happens to be a Steelers fans, I'm sure is tired of seeing this being played back and back and back and back and forth. But just because I'm a douchebag, I'm gonna play it for you guys once more. So this is a TikTok dance that everyone's talking about.
Corvette, hop in your motherfucking jet like that. Him and that like that. They were like, Pop, why you all like that? Why you tall like that? Why you all like that?
So basically, this is what Juju Smith Schuster has been doing time and time again since the beginning of the season. And I think a lot of us has said, look, at the beginning, it looked kind of silly. Juju Smith Schuster, this new media sensation, this social media, it has definitely has a social media presence. He plays Fortnite, all this stuff, so it makes sense for him to make any kind of dances like this. But then he made it personal when every time he went to an opponent's field, he went into the middle and he did this. I think obviously it was a form for him, as a way of him saying, "Look, I'm making fun of you guys. Fuck you." And essentially, a lot of teams began to notice. And the day of that, I thought it was gonna go the wrong way. It was the time he went to the Cowboy Stadium, and he tried to do this in the middle of the field before the game started. And some of the Cowboys players saw that shit. And I was like, hell no, it's not gonna happen in our house. And I think he wasn't able to do it. I think he did it almost in the side of it. But anyways, it got chopped to him at the Cincinnati Bengals game this last Monday. This is what happened when you keep doing this shit and you keep telling people, look, I'm gonna keep doing it whether if you guys like it or not.
There's some pressure from the Bengals. Roethlisberger, Juju Smith-Schuster is blown up, and the whistles blow.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
That's what happens. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you be fucking dancing in the middle of the field. When people tell you already, look, we have lost games back to back. I don't think this is something you want to be doing for the sake of your fucking team, because you giving an extra reason why people should come after you and after the whole offense, because you think that you're better than everyone else just because you have an 11-2 record, and so far the offense is not looking it's not looking any good. We seen the games. We saw the last game. We're trash. We got exposed. We've been getting exposed since that fucking game. At the Bills, and Juju says, "You know what? I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing me." I was like, "Bro, how selfish is that from you? How selfish is that from you?" And today he released a statement. I guess Mike Tomlin actually, talked to him. We knew what happened the day of after the Bengals beat the Steelers on Monday night. They asked Mike Tomlin, "Hey, are you gonna address this with Juju?" And he said, "I'm gonna talk to him." And this is what Juju just said: "Look, for the betterment of myself and my teammates, I'm going to stop dancing on the logos." And I think he said that the reason why he was doing this is because his TikTok followers told him to do so. I was like, that's a lie, because we knew from our previous game that the reason why you were doing this because you're like, I'm gonna keep doing me and nobody's gonna tell me what to do. I was like, what? Bro, are you putting yourself first before the team? Because you're giving all the teams one more reason why they should come after you and they should come after everyone else. I mean, they already hate the Steelers for having such a record, 11-2, and let's be real. I'm a Steelers fan, and I'm gonna be honest. We're being getting exposed offensively since that Bills game. We all knew. Let's be real here, that that day was gonna come. We saw how our offense was doing throughout the season. We saw how we barely won games here and there. That our defense was, most of the times bailing us out. So then we got to the Bills game and we got exposed heavily. Obviously we had some defenders here with some key parts of the defense that were no longer there, and that affect our defense. But our offense got exposed for what they are. A lot of us, a lot of us have been blaming the offensive coordinator, and I think there's some blame to be given there. But our offense is everywhere, and I think it's due to the fact that our wide receiver core is very young and very inexperienced. So they still have a long way to go when it comes to the communication between them and Big Ben, and it shows. And obviously the lack of us not running the ball well and not blocking, they all came piling down at once, and it just got exposed for what it is. And right now, we're at a point where we might go down the list. There's a point where maybe the Bengals, or not Bengals, the Browns might take over the league and win it. Look, we're 11-3. The Browns are 10-4. If we don't win the next games of the Colts, the Browns are going to have a chance of equalizing, and maybe when we go against them next week after this game, after the whole Colts game, they might take care of it if they win. Look, they're looking pretty well offensively. They be scoring back to back. We saw that Ravens game. They're set offensively. So if we don't take care of our shit soon or after, we might be 11-5 at the end of the season. We don't fucking want that. Especially, I don't even want to go to the playoffs and losing the first game by fucking 20, 10, 15 points. That would be beyond embarrassing. Beyond embarrassing. We would be like the Chiefs back in the day when they always win 13-3 and stuff like that, and they lost their first game. Or how the Cincinnati Bengals will qualify for the playoffs and they will always lose the first game. That seems to be us this season if we don't take care of our stuff. So there you go. Let me know what you think about Juju Smith-Schuster. I know he had it, this had it coming, and he had to learn the hard way. He had to learn the hard way, but that's how it is in the league, man. That's what it is. Hopefully, Juju could move on from things and become a better person, especially a better teammate, and as well as a better wide receiver, because our core needs help, especially a whole offense, man. God knows it.